ideas to make revenue and make profit. Then upwards to 9 years old, having a storefront. Then having my own newspaper route at 10. And, so, being able to experience what financial literacy was with nobody teaching you anything about credit card debt, nobody teaching you about investments, all me, right? And God. And that's how I got started. I learned my trial and errors a lot early, so I'm only 36, so I'm excited to say I do make better decisions. And even in growing, mistakes will still come.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
We want to reiterate on today, we'll be taking some calls. Okay, so in the second half, if you want to reach out to Dr. Pitts and tell him how you're feeling, ask questions, anything, the number is 346-874-7267. 346-874-7267. I just wanted to say that. I also want to first say congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Everything you're
Thank
doing.
you.
And also all the people that you've touched, also people that you've helped. But I also want to say the topic today is Black American wealth. The two of us always talk about that every time we get on the phone.
Yeah.
We always say, how can we move as a unit? How can we move together?
Yeah.
But you have some things, you have some solutions you've been working on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. So Cam, one of the things in me creating businesses, of course, is to always create employment, right?
Yeah.
Because of what we're facing today, as you guys know,
Yeah.
40 million Americans is what we're facing today when it comes to unemployment.
Right.
So then what small businesses are creating those solutions for those individuals that are unemployed now? It also raises a question to where now those 40 million people now should have some kind of access, a secondary income in place, knowing that, hey, jobs are not promising. So what I bring to the table is really allowing people to see the entrepreneurship side of things. They think that, it's something that can't be done, or my idea is too little. And we go back to that accountability partner.
Right.
If you have somebody who can guide you and direct you into a way where, hey, listen, anybody can do just if you put your mind to it, you can do it. But you have to believe that. You are the one who are going to have to in the community. And one of our first initiatives is being, I'm the first African-American national credit union owner.
Wait a minute. Let's stop. First of all, I got to do a shout out to your vice president, Diana Patterson, here in Houston, because she has drilled in me.
Yes.
Buying black. But we want to let's do something strategic about this. You go to Amazon all the time. We all go into Amazon. I'm buying everything. I mean, the little Prime van is there every day. You know. But if you go to your website,
correct,
that's still connected with Amazon.
That is correct.
We want to make that clear.
Yep, it's still connected to Amazon. Nothing has changed. Nothing is different. And we're the message we're pushing today is we want individuals to understand that humble beginnings.
Yes.
So if you see things on the website that you may think that is a little sketchy, understand that as we go, we grow.
Yeah.
And I teach that in anything that we do. Myself and my constituents were doing masterminds last night, figuring out different methods of how to be able to make it more user-friendly, things of that nature. But the important is with the purchase.
Yes.
Going to www.buyingblackback.com first, selecting that product, taking you out to your checkout page on Amazon, gives you now the capability to be a part of something without me getting in your inbox or meeting you on the street and saying, can you donate $25 to the cause? You're already shopping on Amazon, Cam. Already. So just switch over to this site, to this landing page. It's still going to take you to the checkout page. But now your dollars have meaning.
Exactly.
And that's what we're expressing to the public.
And they are secure. Let's be clear about that. I've bought several things through the website. And yes, it's coming directly from Amazon, but your security is there. So don't worry about your credit card being something happening to it and things like that. It's really under the Amazon platform, under the website. So you're secure in that. I just want to tell you that. The first African-American credit union.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a bank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because, Cam, that is going to be the solution moving forward without us getting into a political campaign.
Wow.
So much thus far has been nothing but division. Cam, from now, I'll make a statement here today and going into next year's and the years to come. No more division. Yeah. We can no longer allow blue and red to separate us anymore. It's time for us to stand up and start doing something ourselves. Because whoever selected president, Cam, it still takes us.
Yeah.
It still takes us as a community. It still takes us as an environment to continue to keep doing what we're doing. But we have to learn how to stick together.
Right.
So what we're bringing with the bank is we're reevaluating economical wealth by controlling the underwriting policies. So now with our credit union, we're able now to control those underwriting policies and make things a little bit more easier for the entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Easier for people who can't get checking and savings accounts. Easier for people to understand what financial literacy really is and how it can sustain your household for when pandemics like this take effect. So that way we're not relying on the government to provide us help when we could have our own safe haven to be able to sustain us long term.
And let's be clear, family, what it is, we spent in 2019 1.9 trillion, African Americans, $1 trillion. Now, statistically, what they've said is it's 45 million African Americans in the United States out of 330 million. And that was based on census. Okay, so the people that didn't fill out the census?
Yeah.
So it's based on the census. That was what it was, 2019. Think about that. 45 million African Americans, just as total. We as a group spent 1.9 trillion, us by ourselves, which is about 15% of the United States. Now we know it's more, okay? But we have the power.
Yes, we have the power, and we need to start using it.
Yeah.
And we have so many entities out there that are doing their best. And I stand and agree to all entities that are trying to come together to help this particular movement. But I'm expressing to everybody that is listening today, it's time for us to do something. And it's not just the people of color, Cam.
No.
It's everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody across the world has to come together and stick together. And that's what our leaders, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, would have wanted nothing but that particular piece right there.
Right. The other thing, too, I don't think we as family know about this statistic in the Black community, and this is the lifespan of our dollar, it's only 6 hours in our community. So you spend your money in the Black community, it only circulates 6 hours.
Yeah.
Asian community, it says 28 to 30 days. Jewish community, 19 to 20 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not even a day.
We're not even a day.
We're not 24 hours.
And that's what we want to change with our bank. We want to be able to teach, because here's the issue. The reason why 6 hours, Cam, is because there's no financial institution teaching why it should be 19 days.
Right.
So with our bank, what we're going to be implementing is we want that dollar to stay in within 22 days.
Yes.
We have a set number. Specifically, we want it to stay in our communities for 22 days. And how do we do that? And we do that by creating more establishments within the community, within the economy, here's the thing, Cam, you can't just have Black Wall Street in one location. You have to have Black Wall Street in every state.
There you go.
And with our future credit union, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating Black wealth. We're going to be creating those institutions within the states.
Right.
So that way now you have a Black Wall Street in Arizona. You have a Black Wall Street in New York. You have a Black Wall Street in Houston and Atlanta. So that is the movement that we're pushing through Buying Black Back and having that first initiative of the credit union, right?
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. You do one other thing, and family, we've got to start at the first thing, our credit.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Our credit.
Oh, yes.
The first thing we start, the first thing, people, they're putting credit for your insurance, your jobs, getting a car. I mean, they pull credit for everything now.
Yeah. Credit is, listen, here's the message that we tell the people.
Let's talk about the credit.
Cash is king, but credit is power.
Ooh, that's it.
That's it.
Credit is power.
Credit is power.
You don't have to have cash.
You don't exactly, Cam. So for those of you who are struggling to say, I don't have the finances, but your credit is an 800.
Yes.
You got more power than the cash that you would have in your pocket.
Right.
Cash is king, but credit is power.
That's it.
And again, it goes back into understanding, getting out of that microwave mentality, Cam. People think that when you're trying to help them with their credit, fix their credit, that it's supposed to happen overnight.
Right.
But it took you years to mess it up.
Yes.
So you have to have mental, and where it starts at, Cam, is mindset. And that's what my new book that I just, is called Mindset.
That's it.
That's it. We have to change the mindset of everything. This is allow 2020, allow the pandemic to be a new change of the mind.
Yes.
We need to wipe it clean and start all over from the mindset. And now to self-assess and retrain, reevaluate, rebuild on how we start to move forward in our finances, how we start to move forward in our relationships, how we start to move forward in business just in general.
Right.
So that's the platform, but credit is part of your life.
It is.
It's a need and not a want.
That's it. That's it. We have to, family, be proactive and not reactive.
Yeah.
So we have to, right now, get your credit done. Right now.
Right now.
Not because you need it right now. Not at this moment. We all going to need it.
Right.
So with this pandemic, for instance, you have an 800, 750, whatever kind of score. You say, hey, bank, Mr. Bank, I want $20,000, $30,000, $50,000.
Yep.
That's on your signature, not your house. This is your signing.
It's your signing.
This is your signature loan. You just sign and say, I'm going to pay it.
See, and then Cam, watch this. This is how powerful credit is. If you don't have the credit, they ask you for extra thing. They send you through red tape when your credit ain't right. So now this is where you now have to go out and pay to get things corrected.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that means now you have to use the cash that you probably didn't have, or you have to go find it somewhere. But see, when your credit is right, you have the power to say, this is the loan I want.
Right.
At this interest rate.
That's it.
You have the power to go to the car dealership to say, this is the kind of car I want. This color with these particular things. That's the power. That's what it happens.
With that interest rate.
With that interest rate. This is the kind of house.
I'm not putting nothing down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it in 90 days. So I'm driving off this lot with that car. In 90 days, I'll start paying you. That's it.
That's it.
Whatever it is. So you see all the advertisements and you see all of this stuff that's going on because they're trying to sell that particular car or even a house. Mm-hmm. You go buy the house you want. I'm selling this house today and I'm going to go buy that house tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And the banks live off interest. They're not living off the money you just put in there, putting in your savings and all of that. They live off the interest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once we understand that interest is not bad,
No.
it's just which interest do you want to pay?
Absolutely.
Are you going to pay at your 400 scores 26%?
Yep.
Or at your 750 or 800 scores, or you put 0.9%?
There you go. There you go.
I mean, seriously.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah.
The first thing we as a people want to know, first thing, and I hear it all the time, I was one of them, I say the same, what's the note? I ain't hear nothing about the interest. I said, what's the note?
Yeah. That's the first. What's the car payment?
What's the car payment?
What's the house payment? That's the first thing.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't know I was going out 26%.
Nope. You don't even care. See, and that's the thing, Cam. When we go with the mindset, we have to ask the right probing questions.
Right.
We're asking all the wrong questions. And we've been doing it for too long.
Yeah.
First, like you said, what's the note? No. What's my interest rate?
Right. Right.
And why is it that?
Right. And now, family, look at this. It's no longer 72 months. I think it's gone 84 now.
Mm-hmm.
It's 84 months.
84 months. Yeah.
7 years.
And for houses, 30.
7 years on a car.
Yeah. 7 years on a car.
How many cars have I bought in 7 years?
Right. 7 years. Woo.
How many cars have I bought in 7 years? I'm just saying 7 years for that one car.
Yeah.
And you know I want that new car.
Yeah.
Every two, I'm looking for another car, just 2 years. Then I'm upside down.
Yeah.
Right side up. Carrying all of that same negativity over to another car.
To another car. And then we get mad when we can't get what we want. And that's the thing. If you want what you want, then that means that you have to put yourself in position for credit. If you want the things you want, then get your credit together. Get your credit right. Because again, cash is king, but credit is power.
That's it. We'll be right back. We're going to a break, and we'll be right back with Dr. Casuel Pitts.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
Ron Carter Cadillac, Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, delivers test drives to your home or office, like the new 2020 XT4 Luxury Collection, only $299 a month. The new 2020 XT5 Premium Luxury Collection, $399 a month. Or the first ever 2020 XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, just $499 a month. All for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase and choose 0% APR for 60 months plus $2,000 bonus cash with no payments until March 2021. Visit RonCarterCadillac.com.
I'm attorney Willie Powles. Allow me to express myself with you. If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck accident, give me a call and we'll get it fixed today.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call attorney Willie Powles.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, family, we're back with Dr. Casuel Pitts. We're going to pick up where we left off, credit.
Yeah, credit. Credit. Absolutely. You know, Cam, I got a quote, and it says, if you want wealth, be wealth, talk it, think it, and prepare yourself to have it.
I love that. I love that. I love it. USD. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so UDS.
UDS. I'm sorry.
No, you're
UDS.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, UDS. So UDS is
what does it stand for? UDS.
So Ultimate Discount Services Incorporated.
There you go.
So UDS is a membership platform where we provide 18 benefits to the consumer. And here's the thing: free credit repair is implemented into the program. So you get all access to these 18 benefits. That gives you reimbursements up from 50 to 65% if mishaps take place.
Yes.
So giving an example, Cam, one of our services, traffic violations. Ooh. So if you get a red light camera violation, or you run a stop sign, or whatever the case may be, police pull you over, write you a ticket, having our membership gives you 65% reimbursement on that violation.
Wait a minute. I get a ticket. You will reimburse me for my ticket.
That's it. We'll reimburse you for your ticket. Now, that don't mean go out there and get tickets, you guys. We're not encouraging that.
I just heard a Corvette just fly. He just went 80.
Yeah. And we have medical, dental, and vision copays. So individuals who, and again, the pandemic is key, right? So we have an MD Live program that's on there where you can actually go on and see the doctor on your phone, on your desktop, laptop, and then they're going to bill you a copay fee.
Right.
Well, having our membership, we'll be able to reimburse you 65%
of
now
the
that
copay.
Of the copay.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are the services, and that website is www.udsinc.us. And again, 18 services that we literally have no control over. Things that happen to us on a daily basis. You know, my PR, her cell phone is cracked. Right? Cell phone reimbursement. We're able to give you 65% because you get these cell phones like iPhones. Your deductible is $350.
Yes.
So having our membership gives you 65% reimbursement on mishaps on that particular deductible. So we're not an insurance. We're solely driven. We got to put that disclaimer out. We're not an insurance. We're solely membership driven.
Absolutely. If you want to talk to Dr. Pitts, 346-874-7267. Live calls right now. Give him a call. He will answer the questions. We have him here right this moment. Take this opportunity. I'm telling you, he travels all over the world. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, thank God he's here. He just got in from Atlanta. He's got a full schedule, 346-874-7267. Talking again about Black American wealth. Yeah. Just trying to unite us. Not just us as a people, but as a group, as an American. You know, just as America. Yeah. What else do we need? What else do we need to do?
You know, Cam, again, it goes back, and we will iterate this all the time. We have to learn how to stick together. Yeah. It seems like that's the first platform.
Right.
Once we learn how to stick, and here's the thing, Cam, it goes into layers. You can't just say stick together. We're talking about teaching people how to do the proper business with one another, not going behind people's backstabbing.
Yes.
So it's a retrained process, and I get it, Cam. We're not going to be able to help the world, right? Because we're going to still have some people who are going to go against the grain, and when they do that, then you just exile them out from the group, and you keep moving with the people that's willing to work with you and willing to move forward. So we have to start there with learning how to work together. And once we learn how to work together, that's how we start to shape shift and start rebuilding these communities, because now we're moving as one unit. And the best movie that speaks about that is the movie 300.
Really?
300. If you have not seen that movie speaks volumes. Go now that we're talking about united and how you unite. Go back and watch the movie 300. It'll show you how they unite, because the most important part of that movie, right, Cam? Here's the most important part. It's not about the fight. It's not about them taking over the territories. It's about when the gentleman walked up to the next gentleman and he asked him, "What is your profession?" He asked the next person, "What is your profession?" And everybody had different professions. And this is who we are as a people now.
Right.
Everybody has all these different professions. Then he looked back at his group and he said, "Spartans, what are your profession?" They all said one thing. They all did a chant at the same time, because they said that the voice that they were making was, nobody is different. We're all the same. Even though we may have different facets, but what we're doing now as a group, we're moving as a unit.
Wow.
So that movie speaks volumes. So it's about coming together as people and actually building together on what we need to do.
What I love about you, we've always talked before. I think we have a call. We have a call? Hey, Miss Kathy Tatum, how you doing?
Hello, brothers. I want to say hi to my brother Cam and Joe Pitts. Both of you guys are my brothers. How are you?
We are amazing. We're amazing. How you doing, Kathy?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm calling in because I am a proud member of the advisory board.
Yes.
I am Black back.
Yes.
And I'm just telling everybody out there, we have to. One of the points that you just did, we have to get along. And those that do not want to get along, move out the way.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we are advertising. We are in our communities telling everybody almost shops Amazon. I see it all day long. I got a book out. Go to Amazon. I'm asking everybody, whoever has product and books, please go to the landing page first. You are giving back to your community without even leaving your house.
Absolutely. I so appreciate that. Kathy.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kathy.
Kathy Tatum. I appreciate her.
Yes,
Oh, man, always.
Yeah, and that's
always.
one of our prime advisory board
Yes.
members. She's an amazing advocate. She
is.
does well here in the Houston
She
arena.
really does.
And I definitely got to give a shout out to my board of directors.
Yes.
Diana Patterson,
Yes.
vice president here in Atlanta.
Yes.
She is amazing. When I tell you, she keeps me on my toes. And, you know, I mentor her, but she has a great gift of helping.
Oh, my God.
And that's what we've done.
Yes.
I've designed a board of directors that has the heart to help.
Yeah.
April Lewis, our vice president,
Yes.
strong African-American woman. She can move mountains, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, she can move mountains. Natir Cook, our COO, Jonathan McFarland, who's our CFO, Chris Levesque, who's our business development consultant. We just have a strong team. Linda Goodwin. Look, and you know what,
Yes.
Cam, I just got to say to the viewers that are watching, please send prayers out to Linda Goodwin, who's our chief marketing officer. She's in the hospital currently right now.
Oh.
And we want to be able to send those prayers out to her.
Yeah.
But that's what we have to do, Cam.
Right.
We have to pray more. That's
We do.
another aspect,
We
right?
do.
And despite whatever your belief is,
Right.
pray in it. Okay?
Right.
Just pray in that then, whatever it is. But
Right.
we need to start moving. Everything that we do, we need to start moving in unity.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I love that. You always speak about, and I think we get it wrong, crabs in a bucket. I'm always asking to speak on this because it's such a different way and aspect.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Crabs in a bucket.
Okay, absolutely. So crabs in a bucket, when you think about that mythology is that you think that the crabs are pulling you down to keep you in the bucket. But let's just change it up a little bit. If you know the history of crabs, they move in unison,
Yes.
right? One crab only does what the next crab is going to do. So if a crab moves to the left, they're going to move to the left. If it moves to the right, they're going to move to the right. That's just the way they do, right? So basically what happens is what you have to do is you have to change the narrative. So now that the crabs are in a bucket, they're in an environment that they don't even belong in.
Right.
So as they're scratching and scratching, there's one crab that says, okay, here's the top. Let me get to it. And as he's trying to get to the top, the next crab also looks up and say, oh, well, my friend is going to the top. Well, let me latch on. So think of it as if the crab latched on and actually got outside of the bucket, Cam. What do you think the rest of the crabs are going to do?
All of the others are going outside
All of those
the
are
bucket.
and they finally escape.
Sounds good. We got a call. Okay, we got a caller, Diana Patterson. Hello, Miss Diana Patterson.
Hello, Dr. Pitts.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I am fine. Listen, I am so proud of Dr. Pitts. I'm not going to be in my feelings that his vice president, who lives in Houston, didn't get a shout out yet. I'll let that go. But
We did shout you out. We shouted you out. Yes, ma'am.
Came in.
Oh,
I just
okay.
came in,
Okay.
so I missed it. I'm
We
sorry.
shouted out twice.
Listen, I want you to tell, I'm so just in awe of our movement, Buying Black Back, what it represents, what it does for the African American community. And I really want you to expound on your inspiration behind it, why you decided that was something that we needed. What was that thing that happened in your life that you said something needs to change?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Diana, for even bringing it to our attention.
Thank you so much.
You know, Cam, one of the things that needed to change was our people not seeing the value of who we are, the value of our worth. And it takes leaders, and I think that we've lost the leader mentality. Nobody wanted to step up to the plate because when you look at history, when Dr. Martin Luther King tried to preach peace, he got assassinated. When Malcolm X was trying to create that movement, he got assassinated.
Right.
So that kind of dampened the leadership to its full capacity. And there's nothing against your normal institutions like the NAACP and other institutions that are out there that's for, the communities, but it takes somebody like a fervent leader, like a Dr. Martin Luther King. And that was my partake in this whole role of taking that on to where I am that world leader, to step up to the plate, to be that voice for our people of color, and then for people all over around the world, to let them know that we can live a lifestyle. Everybody can have it.
Yes.
You can have the nice houses.
Yes.
Let's get you there. And this is how we do it, by bringing people together and creating our own community. Cam, if you thought about it, if we were able to create housing to where now you have your bowling alley in the same community, your movie theater in the same community, you wouldn't have to worry about going out and doing anything, right? And that's what we're looking to do with our real estate aspect of things is again building those villages.
Yes.
And our tagline, it takes a village to raise a community.
Yes.
And that's what it is. They said it back in the day, it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes that same village to rebirth a community.
That's right. Thank you, Miss Diana Patterson.
Thank you.
Wow. I love that, what you're doing for the philanthropy side. Let's also talk about the 65%. It's going to build the community.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what our initiatives are through Buying Black Back. Is the bank is just one initiative.
Right.
But Cam, let's just say that there's a church that needs to be rebuilt or a park that needs to be rebuilt in New York. That means that will be the next initiative. So our job, from the viewers that are watching, from people that see myself in the streets, if you have an initiative that you want to be expound upon, say something.
Right.
And that's the thing, Cam. We have been silent for so long about things that matter because we allow the government to overlook these things. Oh, well, right now we're worried about the institution getting all of this money, but this park can remain unconstruction and it's just sitting there to where now where are our kids within the community able to go and play? Right. Because now this park it's not even up to par. So then why ignore that? Right? Why ignore the fact that the sidewalks are uneven? Now you can't have people to do a walk because they're trying to lose weight. These are things that actually matter. So why are we ignoring those things? And I get it, Cam. I understand that everybody can't be everywhere. And this is the reason why we have to teach delegation then.
Right.
Put the right people in place. Those 40 million people that are unemployed, give them a job. Give them something to do. Send them back out into the communities so they can be able to rebirth and reestablish those communities.
Absolutely. The other thing that I love that you all are doing, especially in the that you will be doing at your credit union, is not being so strict as far as loans for small businesses. Yeah. The red tape, the paperwork, all of the information that's needed, many times that kicks us out. Yeah. We're not able to do it. Yeah. We're not prepared.
Yeah. And here's the thing about that, Cam. It's not even that they're not prepared, but then we don't give them the solution to prepare it.
Right.
We just send them out of the door with a denial.
No. Yeah.
A no. Whereas what we're going to do is if there is a denial, okay, here's the bullet points of things that you need to get corrected. And then now we're going to assign an accountant to you to correct these things. Accountability, Cam.
Yes.
This is what our banking institutions are built for. So it's time for somebody like myself and my constituents to step into format and now to say, hey, we're going to be taking the initiative of being that accountability partner for you. We're going to help you go through the process. We're going to walk you through the red tape to the point of you getting approved, because if we help you get approved, Cam, it helps us.
Right.
So why not help you? Why not put you in position? And a lot of it is people don't want to waste their time. So we have a different approach. We're built for this. We're built for you to be able to, for us to give you our time to help you get to that next level.
And let's talk about the difference in a banking institution and the credit unions, which are for the people or the credit union.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the differences.
Absolutely. So, you got your regular traditional banks who are for-profit, Cam.
Yes.
Then you have your credit unions that are established, but a lot of credit unions are not nonprofits. Our particular Future Credit Union is going to be a nonprofit entity where now we're able to use the grant money.
Wow.
And really put it right back into the communities, not live off of it, Cam. And that's the thing. I'm so glad that God has made me self-made to where I'm not doing this for the money.
Right.
I'm doing it to actually reestablish and rebuild the communities and the environment that we live in.
Yes, I love that. The other thing that you do is that you're not as strict on, many of us don't have bank accounts. We got Cash App.
Yep.
We have Walmart cards, where's the prepaid cards and things like that.
Yeah.
And we're ending up, family, spending so much at these check cashing places because we don't have the ability we don't have a banking institution. We haven't, we're in check systems and all of this other stuff when they pull ours, and then they turn us down each time we try to get a bank.
Yeah. So we're providing that second chance program with minor stipulations. And those minor stipulations are not allowing you to maybe not write checks, but we're still going to give you accounting. We're not going to charge you monthly fees just to have a second chance. And then it's a growth effect. Once you show us that you're able to grow within your account, then we'll start releasing those little hiccups that we, those holes that we may have. But we're going to be opening up our checking and savings account to everybody around the world.
Sounds good. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Dr. Casuel Pitts.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
Ron Carter Cadillac, Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, delivers test drives to your home or office, like the new 2020 XT4 Luxury Collection, only $299 a month, the new 2020 XT5 Premium Luxury Collection, $399 a month, or the first ever 2020 XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, just $499 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down, or purchase and choose 0% APR for 60 months plus $2,000 bonus cash with no payments until March 2021. Visit RonCarterCadillac.com.
I'm Attorney Willie Powles. Allow me to express myself with you. If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck accident, give me a call and we'll get it fixed today.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, Attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call Attorney Willie Powles.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, family, thank you so much for coming back. Dr. Casuel Pitts is with us, and you have some more things that are happening this week.
Absolutely, Cam. So listen, guys, this Thursday, we will, in Houston, we have a meet and greet mixer that we want you guys to come out to. It is 1515 Island. That is the location. That's the name of the particular meet and greet that we're going to be at. It's here in Houston, Texas. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me. We did post all of the flyers there so you guys can get access to. And then also, Cam, next week, we're going to have the open enrollment for the Future Kingdom Legacy Credit Union to give individuals access to start enrolling into the bank. So that will be next week. So definitely make sure that you guys tune into that. Also, make sure that you guys check out the websites, www.buyingblackback.com and also www.udsinc.us. And those are the things that we have going on currently right now, Cam. Just want to encourage everybody just to stay connected to me so I can stay connected to you. So that's what we have going on.
You got a book.
Oh, yes.
What about this book?
Look, you know what?
I want my
just
You are doing it. And just talking just with people, how to get, again, your website. Let's tell them your website.
Absolutely. So again, you guys, it's www.buyingblackback.com. And then our other website is www.udsinc.us. And if you are an entrepreneur who needs mentorship, needs guidance, or just anything that's revolving around entrepreneurship, go to www.myempire.biz. Again, that's www.myempire.biz.
Absolutely. You got a lot of things that are happening there.
I do.
Appreciate you for doing that. You have been doing the credit union, working on people's credit, UDS. I love that one.
Yeah. You know, Cam, 11 right now currently it stands. I have 11 companies that's up and operational currently right now. So I have a busy life.
Absolutely.
I have a busy life. I was just telling my PR the other day, I was like, man, this is what we gotta do, and this is how we gotta move, and this is how we gotta navigate. And next year's travel is my team is already working on 2022, Cam.
2022, not 2021.
No, we're done with 2021. We're mapped out for 2021. So
2022.
Yeah, we're focusing on 2022. You guys got to stay connected because, listen, I got a lot going on and I want everybody to be involved. Cam, I just love people.
You do.
I love people, Cam. I get excited let me tell you what keeps me motivated. Mm-hmm. This is what keeps me motivated. When I wake up in the morning, I look at how many people are in the world. That's what keeps me motivated.
Wow.
When I look at the 7 billion people, that's what keeps me motivated, Cam. Mm-hmm. Because I know that's how many people I can help. That's how many people I can have access to. Yes. And here's the thing, whether you love me or not, I love you. Because that's who God made me to be. That's who he made me to be. That's it.
Wow.
I love you whether you like it or not.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Let's just pick up and let's reiterate again, where is, on Thursday, let's pick up, they just asked, where
Absolutely.
The location on Thursday.
Absolutely. So the location for Thursday, you guys, is 1515 Island. That's the name of the entity. 1515 Island is here in the Houston, Texas area. Make sure that you guys go on my Facebook page. The flyer will definitely be out. It's out now, circulating around. Please go there. We also put it into all social media platforms in the comment sections for those that are watching, via Facebook. But definitely 1515 Island in the Houston, Texas area.
And you have, every time I look up, I'm on there, I see you giving affirmations.
Yeah.
You're speaking to each one of the Facebook people. Mm-hmm. Why so?
Well, Cam, I never want to be put at a pedestal to where I can't be touched because last time I checked the Bible that I read, there's only one.
Yeah.
I want to be the person that you can talk to, you can reach out to. And granted, I may not be able to get to everybody, but I'm going to get to you at some point. So for me, Cam, I love to address people because people have a voice. They just want to be heard. And individuals like myself, and I can name a ton of individuals, Cam, who actually get overlooked. I'm the underrated aspect to the entrepreneur world. And then the reason being is because I don't follow the rules of being put on a pedestal or you can't talk to this or you can't do that. Cam, I love people. It's hard
It is.
to get me not to talk to somebody.
Right.
It's hard. It's crazy. My mom says, baby, you just want to help everybody. I do, Cam. I do. Because I know it can be done. I know that there's another life on the other side.
Right.
I know that there's another life on the other side. And I just want to help get people there.
Wow.
Definitely want to help get people there. And Cam, I want to give a shout out definitely to my wife.
Yeah.
She's my backbone. She's my heart. Everything. If it wasn't for her, Cam, I wouldn't be in this chair today.
Right.
So I definitely got to give it back to my wife. Our anniversary is coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
So I definitely want to give her my shout out.
Okay. So Sharia.
Oh.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. Well, thank you so much, Cam, for having this platform. It's an amazing show. I love your show. It's definitely positive, impactful, and educational, and that's exactly what's going on today. I am certainly getting educated. So I do have a question.
Yes.
So we just witnessed like a historical election, right? And we saw how the voices and the power of the people can speak volumes. So the question is, actually, I just told someone that we need to keep that same energy, boo, right? That quote, like, keep that same energy. So the question is, what would you say to the people who desire to, quote, unquote, keep that same energy and as it relates to their financial growth for their personal lives as well as their community, especially at times like this? Like, what would their first steps be as it relates to the Buying Black Back movement?
I love that. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Sharia, for the question. And actually, I just want to give a shout out to Sharia because she's one of my mentees as well. So thank you for that. So, the next step is definitely going to be, again, it goes back to understanding the movements that you're getting behind and what they stand for and what they can do, right? And with Buying Black Back, we want to definitely make sure that you guys are joining the movement for the right reasons, right? We're not a violent activity. We're not, we're not the kind that's just doing things that's crazy or anything like that. We're creating a movement to teach people how we keep financial wealth within our families and within our communities. So the next steps are for everybody to start joining the Buying Black Back movement and speaking up. What do you want to see done differently in your communities? And then how do we address that as a group? As a group. And I think that when you have more, one can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000, Cam. So that means that if we have more people addressing the issues that people have and getting them to see, okay, this is how we can, as a group, help you with this.
Yes.
Cam, if you had one person in the room with $1 million people to that one person, he'll be a millionaire.
Yes.
So then you take that person and now you teach them how to create business and how to create wealth. And when he makes $1 million, he give everybody back their dollar and the next person goes in line.
Wow.
And here's the thing, Cam, they say, oh, well, that'll take too long. Not necessarily. And you've already been 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and you still haven't gotten there yet.
Right.
So if it took 30 years for everybody to be a millionaire in the room, isn't it worth it? So
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Wow. I'm telling you, I love exactly what you said because you're teaching us, you're educating us. And during the process, we need this. This is what we need to talk about, family, at the barbecues.
Yeah.
This is what we need to be talking about on the Zoom calls.
Yeah.
These are the things that we need to talk about. And this is what people were scared of many times when we grouped together as a people, when we were grouping together and we were discussing and we were learning to read. We were learning to ride.
Yeah.
We were learning to do different things together.
Yeah.
It's together.
It's together.
I appreciate you so much, man.
Thank you, Cam.
Let's give that address again for Thursday.
Yes, definitely, guys. Make sure you guys come out this Thursday to the meet and greet here in Houston, Texas. It's 1515 Island. You can just look it up, 1515 Island. It'll pop up. Make sure that you guys come out from 7 to 11. We will be having a meet and greet. I want to see everybody. Yeah. I want to take pictures with everybody. Cam, I just want to help everybody.
Absolutely.